Good afternoon everyone, Donald here. Welcome to our second YouTube live series of Term 2. This series is our SmartSuite version 3 training series. In this series we will be exploring a different function or feature of SmartSuite version 3. This week we're going over Global Catalogue. Okay, so let's jump in and see what's new. From the menu, Catalog, Global Catalogue, that hasn't changed. Okay, what you will see that's different is the page layout. Alright, so first thing you'll notice is on our left hand side we have our copy defaults. Okay, we've done this so that you can easily swap your copy default information when you're cataloging a bunch of books at the same time. Okay, so for example, you've got two stacks of books, your fiction books and your non-fiction books. Obviously the information that you want on those books are going to be different. Okay, so an easy way to catalog them together is simply importing your fiction books and then changing to your non-fiction information. Okay, and you can go ahead and change any of that and then start your imports again. Alright, but I'll go through that while I'm importing. Up along the top we have our ISBN SCIS number field and our barcode field. Okay, that hasn't changed from our previous version. You'll see down the bottom of your screen is our action bar. Okay, so this is where most of your settings are set, starting with our barcode format. Now inside here you've got all your barcode formats. The two that you'll be using are specified barcode and prefix by patron. Okay, now specified barcode means that when you're scanning your items in, your books have the school's barcode already on them. Okay, so you can scan your ISBN and then your school barcode. Okay, prefix by patron allows you to only scan in the ISBN. The system will give a randomly generated barcode, okay, just a temporary barcode. You then have to go to the catalog record and update that barcode. You can do that via going to the catalog or using your unallocated barcodes function, which I'll show you shortly. Your search by option, okay, SCIS and ISBN. Right, so ISBN is always going to be the default. Okay, so this is my default. Your manage duplicates options, okay, they're the same as they were in a version 2. A pen copy is to add a new copy to an existing record if an existing record is there. Replace record replaces the full record. Duplicate record duplicates the record, and replace an on order. Okay, you have the option to upload files now. Okay, so if you scanned a whole lot of ISBNs into a text document, for example, okay, it would look something like this. Okay, you can upload that file and it will import the items one by one. You also have your mark file option in here as well. Okay, for those who still download their mark files from SCIS and import them, you definitely have the option here to do that. Okay, you also use that for maybe importing Wheeler's books, stuff like that. Alright, and then your configuration options. Okay, inside here we have our Z3950 catalog, and then your configuration options. Okay, so we'll just go through those quickly. You have your Z3950 databases. Okay, so by default SCIS will always be at the top and marked as default, meaning it'll import from SCIS always. And then you have any of the other databases that you can connect to in here. And then a blank one at the bottom so that you can add a new one. Copy defaults. Okay, this is just the list of all created copy defaults. Okay, so books at the top, and then you can go through and check the rest. Okay, and then the last one, same as our previous database list, you can create a new one. Mark tags allows you to edit the mark tags. Unallocated barcodes. Okay, so if you do start scanning with the barcode format of prefix by patron, these items will appear here. Okay, with the randomly generated barcodes. You can go ahead and create or scan in your own barcodes when you get them. Hit update. Barcode's updated, and it goes to the next one. Okay. Your barcode formats, okay, same as what we've got down here. And a special new addition, which is our default spine label. Okay, you can set your default spine label so that you'll see this little print button. Once you've scanned all your items in, you can print the barcodes, print the spine labels straight from here. So you don't have to jump to the reports module, scan all the barcodes again. Okay, you can do it all from the global catalog. And I'll show you how that works now. Okay, so I'm doing some non-fiction books. Okay, I've got my list of ISBNs here. So let me copy that. Okay, I've pasted in my ISBN. I need a barcode. I'm just going to go with the ISBN with some extra numbers at the end. Okay, and then I'll push enter. You won't have to push enter when you're scanning them in, but I don't have a barcode scanner with me, so I do. Okay, so that's now imported and telling me the import is complete. I have the option to jump to the catalog record by clicking on this. Okay, and I can check any of the information that I need to, make changes to the copy, okay, so on and so forth. Right, and come back next week. We're going to be running a session on the catalog. Okay, so definitely tune in next week for that session. All right, I'm going to scan some more in. I want to show you what some errors look like as well, which I'll get to. Okay, here's my second book. Oops. Alright, I'll show an error by ruining the ISBN. Alright, so you can see it's come up red and it tells me that no item found on any database source. Okay, so I automatically know either my ISBN is wrong or SCIS hasn't catalogued the item yet. So those are the two things that I'll need to check. Okay, I'll do one more. Okay, that's complete, and I'll do that again with the same barcode. Okay, so you'll see now come up red now, just like our no item found record, and it's telling me that the barcode already exists. Okay, so it simply means that the barcode is already in use, and I need to either check the barcodes that I've got already in the system or check the barcodes that I'm placing on my records. Okay, so I'll show you now doing the same but changing my catalog default information. Okay, so all I have to do is remove that. I want this item to be a, let's go with fiction. Okay, copy status available. Don't want a cost center. Supplier I will leave. Location, I actually want a new location. Okay, so you see this blank spot up the top here. It serves as a search bar. Okay, so if I type child, it'll bring up anything child in it, but it also allows me to create a new location. Okay, that's my new location. I hit the plus button. Okay, it's telling me it's a new location. Am I sure? Yes, I'm sure. Okay, and then that is my location for the next items that I want to catalog. Okay, so if I bring up my list of books again, okay, paste, and I'll just create another random barcode. Okay, that's done. If I jump to the record, hit copy. Okay, this is the last one I created. Locations, Donald's house, and all the other information that I've placed in there. Okay, so that's how simple it is to change your catalog defaults on the fly while cataloging. Alrighty, now what I'll show you is our print function. Okay, so as we saw in here, my default spine label is Reiko 12601. Okay, I hit print. So now you can see I've got my spine labels there ready to export and then print. Okay, so that is printing your spine labels from Global Catalogue. Alright, so that's going to be it for today's session. I really appreciate everyone coming out and sitting through this with me. Again, next week we are running the second episode of our SmartSuite version 3 training. In that session we will be going over the catalog module. Alrighty, so if you're interested in that, please tune in. There will be a registration form in the description that you can jump to just remind you about that session. As always, subscribe if you're not subscribed already. Hit that thumbs up, it really helps the channel be viewable to everyone. And I'll catch you in the next one. Cheers, guys.